Have you ever wondered how long a horse lives? Let's start from the very beginning, their birth. The miracle of a horse's birth is truly a sight to behold, with a gestation period that stretches to roughly 11 months. That's almost a year of anticipation for the arrival of the foal. And when the time comes, the birth happens swiftly, usually without any human assistance. But what's even more remarkable is the newborn foal's ability to stand on its own four legs merely a few hours after birth. It's a testament to the resilience and strength inherent in these majestic creatures from the get-go. From the moment they are born, horses exhibit an incredible will to survive and thrive. Their birth marks the start of a remarkable journey, one that's filled with growth, learning, and adaptation. So, the journey of a horse's life begins with a fascinating start. After the initial hours, the next stage of a horse's life begins, the foal stage. This is a period of rapid growth and development. From a tiny wobbly creature, the foal blossoms into a sprightly weanling in just about 6 months. During this time, the foal is dependent on its mother's milk for nutrition. It starts to take its first steps within hours of being born, and by the second day, it can run. It's a delight to watch these foals frolic around, their curiosity and zest for life evident in their playful antics. As the weeks pass, the foal begins to explore its surroundings more and more, learning about its world. It starts to sample grass and hay, mimicking its mother, though milk still forms the mainstay of its diet. Around the 2-month mark, the foal gets its first teeth. This is a significant milestone because it prepares the foal for the next important phase in its life, weaning. Weaning typically begins when the foal is between 4 and 6 months old. This is the process where the foal is gradually separated from its mother and starts to eat solid food completely. The weaning process can be a stressful time for both the mare and the foal. It's done gradually to minimize stress. The foal is introduced to a diet of hay, grass, and grains, and over time its dependency on its mother's milk reduces. By the end of the weaning process, the foal has transitioned into a weanling. It's now independent, eating solid food and growing rapidly. However, it continues to learn, exploring its environment and interacting with other horses. The foal stage is indeed a fascinating time in a horse's life. It's a period of rapid transformations, discovery, and growth. The experiences and nutrition the foal gets during this time play a significant role in shaping its future. This phase, though short, is critical in setting up the horse for a healthy life. The foundations laid during this time, nutrition, socialization, and learning, contribute significantly to the horse's overall health and development in the years to come. From being weaned, the horse enters its teenage years, so to speak. This phase, spanning from 1 to 2 years, is known as the yearling stage, a period of rapid growth and development. Just as a human teenager experiences growth spurts, so too does a horse at this age. The scrawny foal begins to fill out, gaining muscle and height as it edges closer to its adult size. This is also a time when horses start to explore their surroundings with an increasing sense of independence. Their curiosity is insatiable and they may test boundaries, just like human teenagers testing their parents' patience. These young horses are learning about their place in the herd, and they may begin to show signs of dominance or submission, much like the social hierarchies we see in high school. As the horse matures from 2 to 4 years old, it enters young adulthood. This is a critical period as the horse's body is still growing, but it's also when training typically begins. Horses at this age are like college students, eager to learn but also needing guidance and structure. Training should be gentle and consistent. It's a time to introduce the horse to the saddle and the bridle, to teach it commands, and to slowly build its strength and endurance. Patience is key here. Just as you wouldn't expect a teenager to run a marathon, you can't expect a young horse to perform at the level of a mature, experienced horse. Just as in humans, adolescence in horses is a time of physical changes and emotional growth. The horse is no longer a foal, dependent on its mother, but it's not yet a fully grown adult. It's an exciting and challenging time, a time to learn and grow, to make mistakes and learn from them, and to start becoming the horse it will be in its prime. Just like humans, horses go through significant changes during their adolescent years. After the turbulent teenage years, horses enter their prime. This period, typically ranging from 5 to 15 years old, marks the time when horses are at their strongest and most active. It's the chapter when their boundless energy meets the wisdom of a matured mind, making them the perfect partners in various activities that humans engage in. During this prime phase, horses often showcase their mettle and might in the world of sports. Racing and riding horses are often at their peak performance in these years, demonstrating a perfect blend of speed, strength, and agility. Their thunderous gallops, their breathtaking leaps, and their tireless trots on racing tracks and equestrian arenas across the globe are a testament to their extraordinary capabilities during their prime years. But it's not just about the thrill of sports. Horses during their prime years also play a significant role in therapeutic programs. Their gentle nature, combined with their intuitive understanding of human emotions, makes them ideal for equine-assisted therapy. This form of therapy has been widely recognized for its effectiveness in helping individuals cope with a variety of mental health issues, from anxiety and depression to post-traumatic stress disorder. Moreover, horses in their prime years also contribute significantly to agricultural activities, especially in regions where traditional farming practices are still prevalent. Their strength and endurance make them reliable work partners, capable of performing arduous tasks that require both power and precision. Their roles may vary, but one thing remains constant: their unwavering spirit. Whether they're galloping on a racetrack, comforting a distressed soul, or plowing a field, horses in their prime years exhibit a remarkable blend of strength, agility, and compassion. So, the prime years of a horse's life are indeed a testament to their versatility and resilience. They're not just about physical prowess, but also about emotional intelligence and an unyielding spirit that shines through in all their endeavors. These are the years when a horse truly shines in its strength and agility. As with all creatures, horses too enter their twilight years. This phase typically begins when they hit the 2-decade mark. But just as with humans, old doesn't mean over. In fact, many horses, when cared for properly, can continue to live well into their 30s and some even into their 40s. It's a testament to the resilience of these magnificent creatures and how far we've come in understanding and catering to their needs. Now you might be wondering, how can we tell if a horse is getting on in years? Unlike humans, horses don't sprout grey hairs or start forgetting where they left their keys. But there are signs, subtle and not so subtle, that can indicate a horse is aging. Physical changes are perhaps the most noticeable. The horse's body shape may alter, often becoming more angular as muscle tone decreases. Their coat might lose some of its luster, and their eyes could develop a cloudy appearance, a condition known as nuclear sclerosis, which is quite common in older horses. But it's not just about appearances. As horses grow older, their nutritional needs change too. They might require a special diet to maintain a healthy weight, as their ability to digest food efficiently can decline. Regular dental checkups become even more important, as dental issues can lead to weight loss and other health problems. Senior horses may also be more susceptible to certain health issues like arthritis and respiratory diseases. It's essential to keep an eye out for any changes in behavior that could indicate discomfort or illness. Regular vet checkups are crucial, and a little extra TLC never goes amiss. But remember, age is just a number, and an older horse can still lead a happy, fulfilling life with a little help from their human friends. It's about adapting to their changing needs and ensuring they get the right care, nutrition, and love. So horses can have quite a long life filled with many stages and changes, just like us. So, to answer our initial question, how long does a horse live? The journey we've taken today, from the birth of a horse to its twilight years, has shown us that the answer is not as straightforward as it might seem. A horse's lifespan can be as diverse as the breeds themselves, ranging from 20 to 30 years, and sometimes even more. In their early years, foals grow rapidly into weanlings, with each stage presenting new challenges and milestones. The journey from yearling to adolescence is another significant leap, filled with growth and change. Adulthood and prime years are where a horse truly comes into its own, showcasing its strength and resilience. As they age, horses, like all living beings, face the inevitable march of time. But even in their golden years, they retain a grace and dignity that is truly inspiring. Care, breed, and usage all play major roles in determining a horse's lifespan. It's truly fascinating to see the journey of a horse's life, from their first steps to their golden years.